What's up, guys? This is TheKephas. We may never truly know why Jeff Kaplan left Blizzard, but if it has anything to do with the information that recently came out about Overwatch, I wouldn't be surprised. Because Overwatch is becoming everything that Jeff Kaplan promised it would never be.
Oh shit, here we go again.
So if you're not familiar with what's going on with Overwatch 2, I'll try to give you a quick exposition dump, though I may not be the best source of information, so feel free to look into it a little bit more. Basically, we've known for a while that Overwatch was going to be going free to play, and that it was going to be adopting a Battle Pass system to replace the loot box system. And while many of us were really excited to see loot boxes going away, we were also pretty concerned because we are talking about Blizzard here.
I feel like we've been here before. Have we been here before?
Rather than paying up front, we are now going to be asked to pay for each new battle pass that comes out, and what in the world is Blizzard going to do with that?
Oh my god, this is happening again.
But then again, maybe we should give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe we should trust the devs. I mean, after all, Overwatch isn't the first game to adopt a battle pass system. There are a lot of games that have systems like this, and pretty much all of them focus exclusively on cosmetic rewards. They don't want to be pay to win, and in spite of that, they still make truckloads of money. So there's no reason to think that a great company like Blizzard, responsible for memorable classics like Diablo Immortal, wouldn't just follow suit and do the same. Oh, would you look at that? Turns out, Blizzard, being the innovators that they are, decided to go in a different direction. I mean, after all, why make truckloads of money when you can make even more truckloads of money? So Blizzard is going to do what Jeff Kaplan promised they would never do.
We have ideas for additional maps and heroes that we'd like to add to the game. We thought about this and we decided the best way to add them to the game is to patch them in as free content and not as DLC.
You serious?
Good thing he's gone now, because they're going to start monetizing heroes by putting them in the Battle Pass.
For 5 minutes. Could you not be yourself? For 5 minutes!
Oh, wait, you guys. I apologize. This is a little bit embarrassing. I seem to have misspoken here. You see, my vision isn't so good, so I didn't notice. This new hero, Kiriko, who's in the Battle Pass, well, you see, she's on the free track of the Battle Pass, so you don't actually have to pay for her. See, you don't actually have to buy the Battle Pass to unlock Kiriko, you just have to get to level 55. Now, how long is that going to take? The only answer we've gotten from Blizzard is an incredibly vague one that says something like it would take around 2 weeks for a hardcore player to get to level 55.
What the fuck does that even mean?
So what's that mean for the rest of us, who don't have the time to play Overwatch all the time, or play other games, or do literally anything else but play Overwatch? But don't worry, you guys, cause Blizzard's got us covered. Cause if we don't want to grind out all those levels like good little worker bees, then we can always be a pay pig. I mean, after all, you know you want to buy that battle pass. You want to be able to unlock all those cool cosmetics. So if you just buy the battle pass, then we'll give you Kiriko right away. Oh, what's that? You say you don't really care about all those cosmetics? You just play the game for the competition? Well, we've got you covered, cause we can give you an edge over the competition by buying the battle pass. Because while all those little free-to-play worker bees are grinding their little hearts out to unlock Kiriko, you'll have already mastered her.
And there it is!
If you can spend money to bypass a time investment to unlock gameplay mechanics, which is what a hero in Overwatch is, that is pay to win. Especially in a competitive game like Overwatch. I have literally heard content creators praise this battle pass system and call it the best battle pass in gaming, while also outright admitting that buying it gives you a competitive edge. That is the definition of pay to win. And hey, think what you want to think. If you're fine with this, if you find this perfectly acceptable, then do what you want. Spend your money however you want. But don't you dare sit there and tell me that I have to accept this, that I have to just sit back and accept that this is the way gaming is going.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!
When Overwatch came out, it captivated me. I was amazed by it. I was blown away by all those videos that were made about the different heroes. And when I finally got to play the game, I was happy because it was the first time that I, a visually impaired gamer, had an FPS that I could actually play because of how it was designed. It had magic, it had lore, it had compelling characters.
Genji. The dragon knelt upon the ground. For the first time, he was able to clearly see the world around him, and he became human. The stranger revealed himself as his fallen brother. Reunited, the two set out to rebuild what they had once destroyed.
And what happened with all that stuff? They capitalized on none of it. And look where Overwatch is now. It is heartbreaking. As a gamer, as a fan of Overwatch. You can call me toxic if you want, man. You can call me negative. You can accuse me of chasing outrage or whatever. I know people are sick and tired of this same merry-go-round. You know what I'm sick and tired of? I'm sick and tired of every single Blizzard IP just being treated as another piece of coal for Bobby's money train.
Stop it. Get some help.
Let me be clear about something. It might not be gambling, but FOMO can be just as predatory as loot boxes.
Evil is evil, Struggle. Lesser, greater, middling. It's all the same.
What concerns me about this with Overwatch is the level of grind it might take for a free-to-play player to earn the currency. Now, FOMO isn't inherently a bad thing, but it can be abused. And to be fair, Overwatch 2 wouldn't be the first game to abuse it. But when you look at Overwatch's Battle Pass and how it's going to include heroes, making it feel all the more necessary, and you consider how it's going to have a shop with limited time cosmetics, I mean, if you're really into this game, even if you're willing to shell out some money, you're probably still going to feel motivated to capitalize on the in-game currency. A currency that seems like it's going to be drip-fed to you, to the point where you likely won't maximize it unless you make Overwatch your full-time job. That's the craziest thing about this, is that even if you buy the Battle Pass, if you want to unlock everything and get your money's worth, you're going to still have to grind excessively. So likely, whether you bought the Battle Pass or not, you're going to feel the constant pressure of FOMO. Complete those weekly challenges so that you can earn maximum XP and in-game currency. And we're talking about weekly challenges that require you to win a bunch of games, and on paper, that may not be so bad. I mean, that's what your goal should be in Overwatch, to win games. But if you have to complete a decent number of games each week, and you consider how much time it takes to complete a game, including queue times, and you realize that the average player has around a 50% win rate, this could be a lot of time out of your week. And man, if you think the player base was toxic in Overwatch 1, just wait until you add actual monetary value to winning games. It's going to be so much worse in Overwatch 2. FOMO is going to put a lot of stress on people to complete their battle pass so that they can get the most out of their money, or unlock all of the currency so that they don't have to spend as much money. So if anything, adding in these weekly challenges is going to make things a lot more stressful. And I can already hear people saying, yeah, but other games have battle passes that come with challenges for you to complete. And this is true, but a lot of these other games work differently than Overwatch. Let's take Fortnite, for example. I actually kind of like the Battle Pass in Fortnite. Not only does it give me cosmetics to unlock, just cosmetics by the way, but most of the challenges that are added throughout the season are really fun to do, and pretty much all of them can be completed by yourself. So along with cosmetics, the Battle Pass in Fortnite gives me gameplay and other goals to accomplish, which is stuff that I'm absolutely willing to pay money for. But Fortnite is a battle royale with a massive island. The types of challenges that you can do are things like getting kills with a certain type of gun or dancing in front of birthday cakes. But Overwatch is a team-based hero shooter. It's not the type of game that allows you to expand your challenges beyond winning games. Which means that not only are you going to have to rely on your own skill, but also the skill of your team to complete your challenges. And we're talking about Overwatch here, the game where it's always everybody else's fault except for yours that you lost. That is the general mentality of Overwatch's player base, and everybody who plays the game knows it. Overwatch is about to get significantly more toxic. I know that there are some people who are watching this video that probably don't like what I have to say and might even be getting a little mad at me right now. I understand, and I am sorry. I'm also sorry that I'm so upset in this video. But at the same time, I am getting sick and tired of people trying to lull us into a docile state that they call being reasonable. All while game companies and influencers meet up at summits and then try to gaslight and socially engineer the rest of us into thinking that predatory and pay-to-win schemes like these are even remotely acceptable. The amount of times in the past couple of weeks where I have seen somebody on this platform who plays video games for a living and basically already makes Overwatch their job talk down to their audience and say stuff like, "You people are entitled, you want everything for free, Blizzard has to make money." First of all, nobody feels sorry for the multi-billion-dollar company that is on the verge of making the largest acquisition deal in history and their multi-billion-dollar game, which is one of the most successful video games in history. Second, pretty much nobody is asking for things for free. But people are getting tired of being jerked around. We want to pay money for good games and good content without feeling like we're constantly being manipulated or tricked.
Like we have a new game called Xantar. Xantar is a gelatinous cube that eats warriors in a medieval village. And every time it eats a chieftain, you ascend to a higher level. The beauty part is you can't get to the next level, so the kids keep coughing up quarters, you know?
You know I know nothing about video games, and I found what you just said riveting.
I am not upset at anybody who is excited about Overwatch 2 or even people that are going to buy this battle pass. I support your right to do whatever you want, to spend your money however you want, and have whatever opinion you want to have on this, even if you disagree with me. Overwatch was one of my all-time favorite games. It's the only shooter that I've ever felt comfortable playing. It was the first game that I ever played a healer in. And in the interest of full transparency, I'm going to be playing Overwatch 2 when it comes out. My wife and I play Overwatch every single night together, and we're probably going to be playing Overwatch 2 for a while. But we've both agreed that neither of us are going to engage in this predatory monetization system that we feel is pay to win. And what's funny is that if they would just take Kiriko out of the battle pass and not monetize heroes, we would most likely buy some of the battle passes. We both enjoy unlocking skins and other cosmetic rewards in Overwatch, and they would be a reasonable thing to pay for in a free-to-play game. But since they chose to cross this line, Overwatch 2 will get no money from us. We simply won't be engaging with Overwatch as much as we used to. And that's why I'm so upset. Because I'm sick and tired of games clearly trying to rip me off while also trying to convince me that they're not. Especially when it's a game that I love so much. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, let me know by clicking that like button. And feel free to share it with your friends so they can enjoy it as well. And if you'd like to see more videos, you can subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon to be notified as soon as new videos are posted. You can also follow me on Facebook, and if you'd like, you can support my work on Patreon. Links to all that stuff can be found in the description below. This is TheKephas. Until next time.